Hello people, my name is Alamsyah Talani. I'm from Telkom University and I'm here to present to you my final project for algorithm and programming. Before we jump into the program demo, I'm going to show you a little presentations that I made, so yeah. Hello again with me, and I'm here with my presentation. I'm going to start it now. So for my final project, I made an RGB color detector. So what is an RGB? First of all, RGB color is an indicator of how much each red, green, and blue is included in a specific color. The color is represented as an RGB triplet, each component of which can vary from 0 to a defined maximum value. So, for example, if I have a solid blue color, the RGB code will show 0, 0, and, for example, 255. The next one is, what does the program do? First of all, the program displays an GPG format image, and the second one is to detect a specific color according to the user's cursor and display their RGB color. So I'm going to show you the program demo right now. Okay, I'm here with my codings for my program. I'm going to run it to show you my program. I'm going to press Alt and F12 to open the local terminal, and then I'm going to type in Python with the name of the Python file, this Python file. Then I'm going to add -i. This is the command link that I made using argument parse from Python. And then I'm going to type in my picture, which is Telkom Bangkit.jpg. Now the picture has to be in a JPG format. And then I'm going to press enter. Okay, the GUI has popped up. It's just a simple GUI said, welcome to RGB color detector, and then we're going to press the start button. So here's my image that I have, and then you can see my cursor changed into a plus sign, and then from here you can double click your left button from your mouse or your keypad, and then it will show you the RGB color code and the name of the color, like this. It's called seashell. Now the thing about this program is that if the color is bright like this, if the chosen color is bright, I chose a little bit of white in here, the text will appear black or dark. But if I chose a darker color, the font will change its color into white so it can be easily seen. So this is my program that I made for final project. It's a bit simple, but it's what I can do. Okay, now to end this program is I set this program to end with an escape button from the keyboard, so you can actually exit this. The only way you can exit this is to press escape, and you can enter your file again. Okay, now I'm going to explain my codes from the start. From the start, we have imports. The first one is OS path. This OS path is going to be used as an error handling. And the second one is CV2. This is an OpenCV, which is used as an image processing. The third one is pandas. SPD is used to read a CSV file that I made earlier. This is the CSV file. This is just a bunch of colors and the codes. And the fourth one is argparse. This is to create a command line argument And the last one is PySimple GUI SSG to create a simple GUI. Okay, these few lines is to make a simple GUI. I put sg.theme, and the theme is blue and purple. And then I create the layout and the window, and then I set the range of the size and the text as well. And then these few lines is to create an argument, a command line argument using argparse. To be quite honest, this code is copied from a website in Google, but I am quite sure that this is to create a -i command line and is used to accept a positional arguments, and positional arguments is used to specify a required inputs to the program. And this is the image variable img is to load an image from the specified file. In here I make clicked variables consisting of nothing so that we can fill in later, as well as the RGB, X-pos, and Y-pos position. The index is to this is a list of index, and this is a to read these CSV files using pandas. And in here I created a function which is a color distance. I set the minimum to 1,000. I am pretty sure this is to the 1,000 in here is to make the minimum values, because I have 800 colors, so that the colors and this absolute values can be included, because it is inside the minimum value, which is 1,000, and the colors are only 865. And then in here I create a coordinate function. This is to get coordinate position from the x and y from the parameter, so that if the event is double clicked, this is the event left button double click, I created a global function so that if the click is true, it will show the x and y position. And then I created a while loop. Inside of this while loop is the first one is an error handling. I'm going to show you the error handling quick. So if I put the terminal and local variable, the local terminal, I press Python mail.py -i, the command line, and this is an error test, which is a file or an image that doesn't exist, .gpg. It will still run the GUI because the GUI is not inside of the while loop. I should have thought about that. It will say this file doesn't exist, please try again, and it will say argument parse, argument type error, this file does not exist, please try again. Okay, we're done with the handling. The reason why I use argument and parse argument type error is because I cannot use the file doesn't exist type of exception, so I use the OS path exists instead, and then use the argument parse argument type error. And then after that I created an if, conditional if, and this clicked that I made earlier. The first one is to set the start point and the end point, so that each left button double click will execute, and then it will delete the current display, and then it will show you the color that you chose. So if you chose black and then if you choose black, if you choose black and then if you choose white, the black color will disappear and then the white color will appear, so it won't stack like that. The second one is a text, and then I use the color distance with the RGB. This is to display the color and the RGB values, and these two conditional if is to make the color. The first one is to make the color white if the chosen color is dark, and then if the color is larger than or equal to 600, the font will change the color to a black font so that it will be visible. And then I broke the while loop using CV2, OpenCV wait key, and then I created an escape key bind, which is the 27, that is for escape key, and this will break the while loop, so a normal exit will not end the program, but if you press the ESC or the escape button, it will end the program and restart the while loop. And this is just an optional thing. So yeah, that was the explanation of my code. It was pretty simple actually. It's only 75 lines, pretty short, it's pretty simple. So yeah, and I'm going to go back to the presentation. Okay, back again with the presentation. That is actually the last of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day. Goodbye.